How the heck are you guys? I am Fastidious. Welcome to my channel. We have incredible news. This is not clickbait, nothing even close. Sincerely, we actually know when an update is coming, or at least the range of dates. I will go through all of that, what we can expect to come, and then the broader implications for what this may mean for the health, the wealth, the success, the fun of the game. Moving forward, I'm excited. This is good news. Let's get into it.
Fastidious.
Fastidious.
All right, guys, so what do you need to know? The update has been beyond long awaited. I mean, this has actually been delayed now for nearly a full 2 months, and as frustrating as it is, I think for some of us, a lot of us probably just not get new heroes, not get new content. I think the bigger issue is just not knowing. Right? Is the game in a really bad spot? Are we in dire straits, or is this just a bump in the road? It looks like it is the latter. So let me walk you through the timeline. So I've been getting a lot of negative DMs lately and comments, not about me this time, but actually just about people and their feelings about the game and saying they want to leave. So I expressed that to our dev contact. So you'll see above, we talk back and forth in numbers a lot. So this was my fourth and final point I sent. And this first message here on top was about a day and a half ago. So I said, community sentiment is really low right now. Lots of people are quitting or taking a break. If you go through comments on any random video, not just mine, you will see. Please let us know as soon as you have some good news. Sad to see all the negativity, and I'm doing my best not to join in. It's been pretty undeniable the past week. If you go through comments, or if you could see my DMs, you probably have similar things going on in your guild discords, or I'm sure on the War official Discord. A lot of people not that happy. Then, basically, we got this blip of news as creators. Let me pull that up now. This was in like our creator Discord within the official Discord, where our dev contact reached out to say, we will be on holiday from September the 28th, which is tomorrow, until October the 7th, right? So that is like a full week and a half holiday, 2 full weekends of holiday with a week in between. During this period, our response time may be affected. We may not be able to reply to message promptly, so on and so on. The gist of this is they've sent us these messages before. When they're on holiday, they're on holiday. They don't go to the office, so just nothing's coming out. So I got worried, I think rightfully so, being, wow, people are already frustrated. Now we're going to get at least a minimum of a week and a half of radio silence, you know, because there's no way they're pushing out content, whether it be global, Forerunner, or even test server. No one's going to be in the office. So then I followed up early this morning or late last night. You'll see here it was at 3:46 a.m. It's about 13 hours ago. I said, will you guys have news about the game's future updates before the holiday? And then just less than 2 hours later, they said, thank you for letting us know. We totally get the concerns. This is responding to both things. And I want to let you know that we've got an announcement lined up. It should be out in the next couple days. So next couple days, I'm thinking, all right, I'll make a mini video tomorrow, which is now today, or when I wake up, you know, and just be like, hey, I have word that they are coming to us with something. That's exciting. When I did wake up a little late at 11:21 a.m., you will see I said, excellent, thank you. Well, we did not have to wait a couple days. Did I kick their butt in motion? Who knows? I don't care. What I care is we got some beautiful news, and that news is this. Salute, commanders, from the correspondent himself, Batista Mancher. War will be receiving a major update in mid-October, and we're going to go over what I think mid-October means and specific dates I have in mind. First of all, we want to thank everyone for their continued support of the game. We understand that some players have expressed concerns about the war in the community due to recent update delays caused by delayed store review processes, whatever. So as soon as we confirm the feasibility of the update content, we are excited to share the great news with you, ensuring you get reliable first-hand information. So that's awesome. They're saying they were hearing what we were saying. They were hearing all of your guys' concerns, right? They were waiting till they could act. Seems like it's time to act, and they're going to give us a little teaser, and we know this is coming mid-October. One thing I do want to say, though, this announcement was made only on like the special, more in the weeds, deep in the game platforms, so like Discord, their YouTube announcements, I believe Facebook, and also Reddit, and then I guess you could hear about it from a content creator on YouTube as well. I would highly suggest, devs, if you're listening, send as soon as you're comfortable an in-game notice, an in-game mail letting people know, or do one of these event notices. Let normal players, you know, that aren't so deep on all these other technological platforms, let them know in a conventional way right there in the game as soon as you can, as soon as you're willing. This mid-October update will bring the long-awaited upgraded arena season. So I'm hoping this comes with not just like the new rankings and stuff and, you know, the Apex shop, but also comes with the gear locking, the artifact locking people wanted. That's going to give you a lot of flexibility in terms of moving around your gear while still succeeding in the arena, as well as a new feature where you can customize the attribute entries of recommended gear. So now we will get our recommendation customization thing that I know is top of my list and top of many of yours. It's going to help monumentally with gear cleansing. And then finally, new stages for the artifact material raids. This is stages 19 and 20 and 21 and 22. I've already done a full walkthrough stream on that. Once we get tangible dates, I will release proper guides. This stuff is challenging. It's not insanely challenging for like endgame accounts. So for a lot of you that aren't there yet, it will be aspirational but not crazy. And then for some of you, it will be a really nice challenge that you will succeed at. But even if you can just get the 19 and 20, it'll be really exciting. These little chances to get exclusive gear and targeted gear, depending on platformers. There's melee units, very good stuff. Additionally, a host of new heroes will be joining the fray, so confirmed. This all but confirms all those new banners that I had discussed in a previous video, that Destin discussed, that the Leak Boys posted about, that Alaro posted about. That should be coming with this update. They should be able to patch all that through. And then the second I think that update is patched in and is ready to go live, the people like Rokanshi and Panther and that whole gang, they should give us a reasonable timeline of expected dates. Again, take it all with a grain of salt, but we should have some kind of roadmap with actual times to know when certain banners are coming, and you guys can target when you want to spend, when you want to save, when you want to this, that, and the other. So that's really exciting. And coming with new heroes, I know some people are like enjoying the update delays because they're like, oh, no more new heroes I can save. That's cool. But also, if they're pushing out new heroes, that means they'll push out new events. So the Kagiri event that has been leaked, go watch Destin's video. That's going to come. It's really cool. Or go check out Destin or Larl's Discord. There's lots of stuff in both of those places. Very, very good stuff. So you can see that will be, the preview will be released in early October. So another date we can kind of latch onto. This is really good stuff, guys. This is really good stuff. There's some broader implications, but the short version is this is cool. This is good for the game, and I think a lot of us can exhale. Maybe me more than anyone. I don't know. So let's look. This is October. I found this very pretty thing on Google Images with some rainbow October. Updates almost always in this game. It depends on your time zone, but I'll tell you, for me in America, they happen late on a Monday night / into the early morning of Tuesday. So if we look at this line over here, you look at Monday the 7th to the 8th, something like that, the 14th to the 15th, the 21st to the 22nd, the 28th to the 29th. In my mind, these are our options for when an update could get pushed through. So I would think the 8th would be the earliest you could call mid-October, and the 22nd would be the latest you could call something mid-October. I presume the 8th would be a little early. I would love it if it comes the 8th, but I would presume it'll be the 15th or the 22nd. My best guess is going to be the 15th. I would think if they can get their ducks in a row, if we pull this up very quickly, their holiday will be ending on October the 7th. That would give them a full week to prep it. I would think that feels reasonable. However, it would be somewhat, in a bridge period of time. So maybe they need one more week. Then I think we'd be looking at the 22nd. So I think they come back the 7th. Maybe we get a teaser in the end of this week, or most likely the end of this week, or the beginning of the next week. And then I would think the update will come the 15th or maybe the 22nd. Those seem like very, very, very reasonable dates in terms of that teaser. The 7th or the 14th, somewhere in between then, the teaser they discussed here, I think that'd be an expected time to see it coming. So for all you guys that have been so patient thus far, I think it's a good time to continue to be patient, right? What does all this mean now? Well, now, like if you watch my Should You Summon for Setchram and stuff yesterday, I said there's this whole kind of risk calculation everyone has to make as they go through stuff in this game, kind of wondering, should I go for a Setchram like this, or should I keep waiting because maybe the update's going to come soon and the new heroes are going to come soon, or we'll get a new event with this, that, and the other, right? Now we kind of know. Today is September the 27th. We basically know it's going to be within 1.5, 2.5, 3.5 weeks is when the update's going to come. Certainly within the next 4 weeks total, realistically 2 or 3 weeks from now. So I think a lot of people now, you can make a lot more informed decisions on things like summoning, saving, and the sort, right? That new heroes are coming. Without a doubt now, it'd be insane that unless they have got, okay, let me do a big caveat. I was going to say, without a doubt, Kagiri is going to be the next limited, likely within a few weeks from now. Kagiri's awesome. More on him to come for many weeks. Don't worry. However, the one caveat is, unless there's a separate limited they already had planned and designed and everything, that is like a Halloween-themed limited hero, which would be my preference. But unless it wasn't already all full in motion, ready, set, go, we haven't seen any leak about that, I would think they would tie Kagiri into Halloween. So now that's like a ton of information, right? The implications of knowing an update is coming at some point in October within that 15-day window, you know, from the 8th to the 22nd. We can kind of, is that 15 days? Why can't I do math? Yeah, 14 and a half, 15 days, you get it. Yeah, if you count each day, it's 15 days. But you can now make fully informed decisions, or at least much more powerfully informed decisions. Things are less abstract now. That is the bigger implication from all of this. You know, if you're someone like me, let's be honest, I've beaten everything I feel like I can beat right now. So if you go through it, yeah, I've got good gear, but I have not been farming a ton of gear. You know, light cleanses here and there, but I've kind of been holding off on a deep, brutal cleanse and of taking a full inventory and then strip down of my gear until that recommendation optimization, the customized gear recommendation features were introduced, so I could do it a lot easier. Now I'll be like, all right, I don't need to do a big giant gear cleanse. I actually had someone that had wanted to do a gear cleanse with me message me today and said, hey, you know what? I can hold off 2 or 3 weeks. And I was like, I totally get it. I'm in the same boat. So like that can also inform how you go about stuff. Maybe you just grind out some artifact material raid so you don't have to constantly be gear cleansing and save yourself the headache for 2 or 3 weeks. There's a lot of interesting things coming with this. I would also think now we can feel more comfortable coming forward with new stuff coming to the game. We'll know sooner, you know, when we hear about something on Forerunner, like the unpolished soul stones I discussed in my video last week that a lot of you guys saw. We'll know, is that coming this update or the next update? That stuff's all going to start formulating, coming into picture. I also have a discussion with the devs when they get back, trying to figure out, is this like a one-off major update that's like Apple letting some of Moonton's games or maybe ByteDance's games off the hook for a minute? Or does this reflect a clear and proper resolution to the problems we have been seeing with Moonton and its games and the App Store, and then more broadly, ByteDance and Apple's allowance of ByteDance to use or not use, to permit them to use the App Store or not. You get what I'm saying? So you can tell, I think it's really exciting. I think there's some key things coming. If we get the arena gear saving, we're getting all the new heroes, we'll get the events, we'll get the new content, the new artifact material raid stages, and then of course we're going to get the recommended customizable gear stuff. It's going to help a ton of people in a huge way, and I think hopefully it's already reinvigorated me. You can see I've got some good energy today, I think. Hopefully it reinvigorates and gets the whole player base excited once again. It's cool times. Let me know what you guys think. Are you still cynical? Does this give you hope? Are you somewhere in between? Are you maybe hesitantly optimistic? Are you a little skeptical? Let me know what you guys are thinking. All in all, it feels like a big old win. I have been dying to make a video that was like incredible news. And but I needed some incredible news. We got one. So I get to be positive. I get to be optimistic. I get to go now make a thumbnail that's very happy, because we should be happy. I think even if you want to be tentative about this is just, there's no way this isn't good news. How good? We can debate that in the comments. You guys can let me know, or let me know on my Discord, the Fast and Fastidious. But I think decidedly this is a big W. I hope you guys are pumped up. I am pumped up. If you like my stuff, absolutely give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments. Share with your mother. I've been Fastidious, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.
Fastidious.